Okay, so I farmed the catalyst for the new bow, exotic bow for the season, Ticuu's Divination, and it took a long time to do. Kinda, the quests are always the same every season, but you have to get 700 kills to get it masterworked fully. There's a couple things I'll talk about after, but I'm gonna showcase it, how it works, and what the damage increase is. So just to do it in plain words here, from what you read here, when you detonate Sacred Flames with a perfectly drawn arrow, which is basically just, holding down all the way through, and letting go at max tension on the bow, it will increase the arrow's damage, and it stacks up to 6 times. When you strike a target unaffected by Sacred Flame, so if you don't have the buff, the burning buff on the enemy, it will refresh the duration of Casualty Arrows. This is where this can be allowed to be doing boss damage, basically. So let's go ahead and show off how this perk works with this bow, this masterwork. So very simple. If we do this and we fully throw back, nothing happened because we messed up. It's still timed. It's not like you have to hold it forever. It's like almost like the Lemon Arc. So here we go. On the left side now we have Casualty Arrows. Now we have _2. If we shoot this knight here, which we run out of time, blah blah blah. Do this again. That doesn't have to kill. So there. That's how you proc it. Now to stack it, very simple. Get a tanky enemy, and then keep putting the passive back on the enemy. Throw back your bow. Now you have 3 stacks. Do that. Stack. 5. Stack. Couldn't stack that one, so we're gonna stay at 5 here. We're gonna reproc. Now we're at 6. Now we're at max. As long as we are hitting an enemy with a fully drawn back bow, we will always be max damage now with our bow at plus ×6. Do 14k damage to these knights now instead of 7,000. So we do double damage with proc of 6. Of course, the timer on it is pretty low. If you do miss, it's a low chance that you'll be able to save the 6 stacks. So it's a very short timer right now. Do it again. Actually, let's do it without. Let's try the damage without it. So damage without it, I'm probably gonna die here because these knights are unrelentless, and I didn't want to shoot it because I had a passive on it. But we'll try again here. Pretty much. As I said, I think I do 7k damage. So ×6 is ×2 damage. Precision hit. It depends on obviously the enemy major. So 7k right there. Proc. 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 3 × 3. Proc. ×4. Proc. Doesn't have to be headshots. Proc. There we go. And what, the 6 times buff? Of course. Hard to test out. Ugh. Oh, these enemies are pretty weak, but it is good still. It's very short timer. Like, we just lost it already right there. If you hit multiple, it will stack multiple as well. So if you proc 2 at the same time, 2 enemies beside each other, and they die, it will get 2 stacks instead of 1 stack, pretty much. So in a boss fight, you just gotta stack your arrows. If you have teammates that are using the same weapon, then you can proc together. Of course, one guy hip fire, one guy does the fully drawn bow. Here and there, here and there. That didn't work, but whatever. Okay. Now, I think that's pretty much a showcase there. It does like ×2 damage now with the fully stacked passive. Here and there, here and there. So let's go over, I guess, just the details of how to get this catalyst. It's pretty simple. If you notice already, then you can just skip the rest. But there's still important stuff about bugs and weird things with the catalyst. So we'll go over that, and it'll probably be time stamped. But the other catalyst is very simple. If you have the season pass, premium track, you rank 1 to claim this box here. You get the bow, go to Banshee. The quest for the exotic quest will be there, or exotic catalyst quest will be there for Banshee. Pick it up, and you get some steps to do. If you don't have the bow yet, and you don't want to spend money for that, rank 35, you unlock it, and you can get it here at that time. I don't know if you don't have season pass, you can get the catalyst quest. I think you can once you get the bow for the first time. I'm pretty sure. I never have been free track, or I never bought the season pass, so I don't know. I had never done it before. Maybe people will tell me that. I think get the catalyst quest. I could be wrong, but catalyst quest is pretty simple. The first step, there's 2 steps. Two steps for the quest. Just mainly just playing matches, get kills with the bow, all of that. Second step is a bit difficult. It's the hardest one. Usually it's the same every season, but one is get 50 kills in Crucible with the bow and complete 200 activities in total. Gambit, Crucible, Strikes, and Nightfalls, and Gambit and Crucible. If you win a match, you get +2 points progression, and if you on harder Nightfall difficulties, will give you more progress depending on the difficulty of how hard it is. Now, with getting bow kills on Crucible, it's not like a bug or anything, but if you're proccing the passive, which is the Sacred Flame, and you kill somebody with the Dragonfly thing, it will not count as a kill towards the progress. This is actually in general for most things progressing with this bow. The Dragonfly passive does not proc progression for the bow in any way. It is nothing. When I say that, it doesn't proc the quest, does not proc the catalyst kills, and does not proc the masterwork tracker for it. And I can prove it in an example in a bit here. So what we need to do is just get kills with the bow, get a headshot, blah blah blah. It just get kills, just aim down sights. That's it. Now, in catalyst, once you finish that, well, actually before that, the one thing you gotta remember as well, if you have the premium season track, you can also get these buffs here at rank 11. You get double the progress for that quest, and then you get quadruple the progress when you get to rank 22 in the season premium track. This is very useful. If you don't want to grind for it, the 200 activities is a lot. If you get the quadruple progress, it's just like +5, +6 progression when you have this buff at rank 22 for the 200 activities quest step. So better doing that. If you grind on 3 characters, you'll get it done obviously pretty fast. Just don't worry about it grinding. Just grind as you normally do, and get to here first if you want to really go for it. It makes things 10 times faster or 4 times faster, pretty much. Now, the catalyst to masterwork it fully, you need to get 700 kills in total, and this is kills with the bow, not the passive, not the perk. You cannot get Dragonfly kills with the bow, or whatever the Sacred Flame perk. It will not count towards overall kills. It's 700 kills in total of aim down sights, and that's it. I can show you why it does that. I don't know why it does that, why it doesn't count. I would assume it's just some weird bug, or it's just too easy. I mean, it is pretty easy if you just farm that. Normally, when I usually farm Shoshi's encounter, my last wish for the catalysts, and normally I get around 90 kills with weapons when I do one run. And when I look at dim, my progression is like 30 plus 50 plus 30, so the bow kills doesn't count with the Dragonfly kills. So it sucks, but you'll get it done eventually. So how I prove this is pretty simple. You can see how we have 95 kills in total with this bow. So if you go ahead and kill multiple enemies with the passive, it will not proc the kills beside it. So for example, if we kill 1, so we'll go ahead and gather these guys up. We're gonna try to get the passive here. All right. We're gonna kill 1. I missed. 2. Nope. There you go. So that's it. We killed 2 there, but I should have killed at least, about 4 or 5 there. We should be at about 100 in total. But now we go to our catalyst. We only killed 2, like I said, and we should be at 100. So the Dragonfly kills do not count the kills around it. So kind of sucks that that's a thing, but so it's just a PSA. Whatever, it doesn't count towards Catalyst, doesn't count towards the quest, doesn't count towards your tracker. So not sure it's a bug or anything, but it's annoying. Yes, it is annoying. You will get a lot of kills with the bow by itself with the passive, but it doesn't work. So there you go. That's pretty much the bow. It's pretty cool. I don't know if it's boss damage. I don't know if you like that kind of stuff. It can be strong, I guess. Add clear with this new thing. It just adds up now. You just get more damage now in total with your bow. You can prolong it by just hitting anything and all that good stuff. But the duration is very short. If you have time 6 stacks, it's kind of risky to do the proc for Sacred Flame, right? Like I've shown or you saw. If I was to miss the powered or perfectly drawn shot, it will reset fully. There's no way to get it. You're gonna reset your 6 stacks. It's not hard to get 6 stacks, but you get the proc every time. So there you go. That's pretty much the video. Hopefully it helped a little bit in knowing what you want to go for there. Pretty much. But there you go. That was a perfectly drawn shot. But there you go. There you go.